Hello and welcome. My name is Fred, and today we're going to talk about defense and health and how to choose between those. We know that the infantry has this choice between Karak's Humility and Eternal Night, and choosing whether you want the health from Karak's Humility, which can go up to 10.5% at special talents, or you want the 12% of defense from the Eternal Night is not always easy. So how do we choose? Let's start by pulling up the damage equation. The damage equation that I've previously talked about in some of my videos looks like this. What we immediately notice is that some of the terms cannot be changed. These are the base attack, base defense, base health, and the damage factor. The number of troops can be changed, but we always want to use as many as possible. Then we have the damage bonuses and the damage reduction bonuses. These can be changed, but only in very few ways. Then we have the attack bonuses, defense bonuses, and health bonuses, which can be changed through especially equipment and talents. What we see is that the attack bonuses are up here in the numerator, while the defense and the health bonuses are in the denominator. So what we do see is that we can optimize the defense and health fairly easy, as these are just multiplied with each other. This multiplication is just a simple optimization when you want to add bonuses. You can either add to defense or you can add to the health. So if we go back to the equipment, we see that the Eternal Night could add 12% defense, or we could use the Karak's Humility, which can add 10.5% health. So which one will give the highest amount of defense times health? The multiplication of health and defense can be visualized as follows. Normally, we just have 100% of our base stat, which is here visualized by the black square. Then when we add in our max technology from alliance and individual technology, we see that we will reach 40% health and 85% defense on top of the 100%. This will create a rectangle here of an area 25,900. If we increase our defense with say 40% to 125, and we can increase our health with say 30% to 70, we now see that the rectangle's area has increased to 38,250. Let's say we now add the Karak's Humility, which is 10.5% health. This brings us to 40,612.5. But what if we instead added the 12% defense from the Eternal Night? This brings the rectangle's area up to 40,290. That means that the health from using Karak's Humility provides with a bigger bonus than the defense from the Eternal Night. And for this simple example, we see that the Karak's Humility would be better than Eternal Night. Let's now look at a more extreme example. We start with 100% health and 110% defense. We now add the 10.5% health from Karak's Humility. And we see that the rectangle's area increased to 44,205. Now, instead increasing the defense with 12%, we see that the rectangle's area increased to 44,400. So we see that the Eternal Night will bring better results than the Karak's Humility in this case. So let's take a real example like Zenobia YSS. Zenobia has a 20% health bonus. YSS has a 20% defense bonus when serving as a garrison commander. He has a 30% defense bonus when fewer than 50% of units remain. And he has a 20% increased defense when his army consists of 2 or more different unit types. That brings us up to a total of 70% defense. We will be using this talent tree, which provides 8.5% defense and 12% health. Furthermore, we will be using the best equipment possible and trying to figure out if that is the Karak's Humility or the Eternal Night we want to use as the leg piece. With all these changes, the result with the Eternal Night ends up with 220.5% defense and 70% health. This gives an area of the rectangle of 54,485. With the Karak's Humility instead of the Eternal Night, it's 208.5% defense and 80.5% health. This gives an area of 55,684.25. This means that the Corax Humility is a better choice as the rectangle's area is bigger. So how can you use this? Fairly simply, you can just dispatch your troops and look at the stats. In this case, my Charles and Sun Tzu has 131% defense and 107% health. And these are the correct numbers, as none of the skills here are conditional. Conditional skills are skills that say consist only of infantry, or while on the map, or has while more than 2 unit types. So all I gotta do is take the number for the defense and for the health, and then I plug it into the equation. In the equation, I simply say 100% plus the 131% defense times the 100% plus the 107% health, and then I'll find my numbers. Then I can repeat that calculation for the different things of equipment I want to compare. Then whatever gives the bigger number is the better choice for equipment. So that's my take on the defense versus health optimization. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. It's free and it helps me out a lot. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.